Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. BIP Blake Moynes was in talks for The Bachelor 2025. Bachelor in Paradise Blake Moynes was first introduced to fans of the show during Claire Crawley's season of The Bachelorette. When she left, he continued on Tayshia Adams' season. Later, he joined Katie Thurston's season, where he did get engaged, but sadly it didn't work out. Finally, he did join Bachelor in Paradise, but sadly self-eliminated after not finding love there either. Now, he was rumored to be in talks to be the 2025 lead on The Bachelor. It seems like Rachel Recchia may have confirmed this rumor. Keep reading to find out more. Was Blake Moynes in talks to be The Bachelor? Every season when new leads are talked about for The Bachelor, Blake Moynes comes up. Fans really want him to find love. He is mature enough for a lasting relationship and really has his life together. Everyone has been speculating for months that he is in a relationship with former Bachelorette Rachel Recchia. However, she has confirmed multiple times they are just friends. Most recently, she appeared on the Almost Famous podcast, where she revealed to Ashley Iaconetti that if they were going to be more than friends, it would have happened by now. She and Ashley also started talking about Grant Ellis being named The Bachelor for the 2025 season. Rachel said something that indicates that perhaps Blake was in talks to be the lead before production decided on Grant. She said she thought it was going to be given to Blake. Then she added in that producers speak with multiple options for the leading man. Both noted it would be cool to see all the wildlife dates he would no doubt be on, since he is a wildlife manager and is constantly on conservation trips. In fact, Rachel even accompanied him on one of his trips to tag sea turtles in Florida. So far, Blake has not commented on whether or not he was one of the finalists in the running for the upcoming season. He had a life-threatening experience. Blake Moynes opened up this week about a life-threatening experience he had in June. He had a shallow water blackout that nearly cost him his life. Blake revealed diving too deep during a shark dive and struggling to get back to the surface. Luckily, it turned out okay for him. His video was truly frightening and can be seen here. The soft hum of conversation filled a sun-soaked patio at a quaint cafe in Toronto, where Blake Moynes sat, casually dressed yet unmistakably carrying the aura of someone who had lived through the storm of reality TV and come out wiser, perhaps a little more hardened. His rugged features, sharp jawline, thick beard, and a smile that hinted at depths of vulnerability and charm drew glances from passersby, but he was used to that by now. After all, he had once been the asterisk guy every Bachelor Nation fan was either rooting for or scrutinizing. His journey on The Bachelorette was nothing short of a roller coaster. The handsome Canadian wildlife enthusiast had won over hearts when he first appeared, only to have his love story end with a heartbreak that stung more than just the contestants. Later, his engagement to Bachelorette Katie Thurston had ended in a painful split, further cementing him as one of the franchise's most compelling, yet unlucky in love, figures. But whispers from Bachelor Nation are swirling once again. Blake Moynes might be on the verge of returning to the franchise in the most dramatic way yet, this time as The Bachelor for 2025. #, the genesis of the rumor. It all started as a mere whisper during an off-the-cuff remark by a well-known reality TV insider. Bachelor Nation fans were quick to catch on when Moynes was spotted having lunch with producers in LA. A well-placed source claimed that the meeting wasn't just a casual catch-up, but rather an official discussion about Blake stepping into the coveted role of leading man on The Bachelor *. Social media went into a frenzy. Speculation, theories, and wild fan fantasies quickly gained traction. The timing couldn't be better. Blake, now 33, and having taken a step back from the limelight to focus on his passion for conservation work, is a man transformed. His Instagram is filled with posts of him rescuing animals, spearheading wildlife conservation efforts and trekking through the wilderness with nothing but a camera and an unshakable love for nature. Gone are the days of superficial reality show drama. Blake is now seen as a mature, evolved man ready for something deeper, something real. And that's exactly the kind of narrative arc producers love to spin. #### Why Blake? Bachelor Nation loves a good redemption story, and Blake Moynes offers a perfect blend of past heartbreak, personal growth, and genuine charm. He's the man who wore his heart on his sleeve, fell head over heels, and faced public heartbreak, not once, but twice. The first time, he walked away after Claire Crawley's abrupt departure on The Bachelorette Season 16. Then he returned to pursue love with Katie Thurston on Season 17, where his journey ended with an engagement, only for the relationship to unravel after the cameras stopped rolling. While many former contestants fade into obscurity, Blake has done the opposite. He's been refreshingly open about his post-show journey, discussing his heartbreak with candor in interviews. But rather than wallow in pity or retreat into the glamorous influencer life, Blake channeled his energy into his first love, wildlife conservation. His social media presence is a unique blend of Bachelor-related content and conservation education, making him stand out from the typical reality TV alum. Fans love Blake because he's genuine. He's not a manufactured character. He's a real guy with layers, imperfections, and a passion for making a difference in the world. His love for animals has only increased his appeal. He's no longer just a former contestant. He's an environmental advocate, someone who could bring a sense of authenticity and purpose to a franchise that sometimes feels as though it's missing those very qualities. #### What might The Bachelor look like with Blake? There's no doubt that if Blake Moynes were to lead The Bachelor in 2025, it would be unlike any season before it. Sure, there would be the usual mansion, rose ceremonies, and tear-filled limo exits, but Blake's season would likely focus on more than just the surface-level theatrics. Expect deep conversations, adventure dates that involve wildlife and nature, and an approach to love that feels more authentic than scripted. Picture it, a date set in the heart of a nature reserve, where Blake shares his passion for conservation with a group of wide-eyed contestants. It's a side of him we've only seen glimpses of on TV, but one that could make for some seriously compelling viewing. Imagine watching a group of glamorous women don their khaki shorts and hiking boots, following Blake into the wilderness as he explains the importance of preserving endangered species. It's Bachelor drama, but with a side of eco-consciousness. For someone like Blake, the key to love isn't just in grand gestures but in shared values. His potential season could be filled with heartfelt conversations about the future, family, goals, and yes, even the environment. This would be a far cry from the superficial trappings of some previous seasons. And let's not forget the inevitable emotional backstory moments. The producers would undoubtedly dive into Blake's past relationships, but this time with an emphasis on how much he's grown since those days. He might open up about the lessons learned from his split with Katie and how those experiences have shaped his view of love and partnership. There's a certain poetic justice in the idea of Blake Moynes taking the reins as The Bachelor . He's the man who's been there, done that, and come out stronger on the other side. Now he's ready to take charge, not just of his love life, but of his narrative too. He's no longer the guy vying for a rose. He's the one deciding who gets to stay and who goes home. For fans of the show, watching him step into that power would be nothing short of exhilarating. ###. What does Blake have to say? As for Moynes himself, he's been characteristically coy. When asked about the rumors in a recent podcast, Blake gave a smile that hinted at much more than he let on. "I think everyone knows how much I've grown over the past few years," he said. "I'm not the same person I was when I first appeared on the show. If the opportunity arises, who knows? I'm open to the idea of finding love, but it has to be the right person and the right timing." Fans took his words as confirmation that talks are happening behind the scenes. After all, Blake Moynes is nothing if not genuine. He wouldn't tease something unless there was some truth to it. With Asterisk, The Bachelor Asterisk 2025 still months away, only time will tell if Blake will be the next man to hand out roses. One thing is for sure, Bachelor Nation is watching closely, eagerly awaiting the possibility of seeing one of their favorite alums take center stage again. This time, Blake might just get the ending he deserves.